This is a game changer, because when you actually can give yourself what you're looking for from everyone else, when you can give it to you, bro, you have the power. And you're no longer externalizing that power to other people who, for one, don't give a f. And if they do give a f, they're not living your life. What I want to talk about on this video right here, I know my shirt is wrinkled as f. I don't give a f, nigga. It's hot as hell in Dallas, Texas right now. I just finished up my workout. I hope that you sexy ladies out there are getting it even sexier, getting more intelligent, just embracing yourself just a little bit more, loving yourself just a little bit more, trusting yourself just a little bit more. All my fellas, I hope y'all niggas is in the gym getting buff, you know what I'm saying? Not for the but for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Working on your mental. I hope that you guys are meditating. I hope that you guys are visualizing. Right? I hope that you guys are crushing your goals. I hope that you guys are creating goals. I hope that you guys are focused on progression. And in this video right here, what we are going to be speaking about is talking to yourself. And I know that you may think that I'm crazy for saying what I'm about to say. And I've said it in previous videos before. But I need you to understand how helpful this tip will be in your life. If you want to elevate in any aspect or area of your life, talking to yourself is one of the best things, one of the key things that is going to take you to the next level. And the reason why is because so many of us are reaching and looking outside of us for validation, for answers, for solutions, and we all have these things within us. Now, what really helped me was creating a new version of me. And I have said this in one previous video, and I felt crazy for actually sharing this with you. So I'm taking the time to be vulnerable enough to tell you what has benefited me, even if it sounds crazy. Even if you say, Diamond, this shit right here sound like you need to be in a mental institution, okay? People just don't talk like this. And it's not a lot of people who might do this. They're not gonna tell you this because they're probably gonna fear being judged, criticized. People gonna unsubscribe because why are you talking to yourself? You need to talk to God, not understanding that God is within, okay? And then you can tap into a higher version of you. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Recently, I don't even want to say recently. I would say about a year or two ago, I created a new me. I created a new version of me, which is my higher self. I don't like to call her my higher self. I don't even know what her name is. You know what I'm saying? I really don't even have a name. I gotta name her. But she is my ideal self, okay? Not a higher self, but my ideal self. And this ideal self is constantly changing, constantly elevating, because as I grow and as I progress and as I elevate and as I get closer to that ideal self always levels up. So the great thing about this ideal self is it will always show you a bigger vision of where you can go, okay? A lot of us get stuck in our comfort zones because we don't think bigger than what we see. We don't think bigger than what we have achieved in terms of goals or different things that we want to do in our lives and every aspect of our lives. I'm talking about career, relationships, love, friendships, physical activity, mental wellness, all of these things, right? A lot of us stick to what we know. And if you stick to what you know, one thing is for sure. One thing is for sure, you won't grow. And that's what I want all of us to do. The reason why I started making these type of videos is because I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. The reason why I started a new channel, a dating channel, to help the guys with the ladies, right? All my straight ladies who are watching my videos, thank me later, because I'm helping your man get his shit together so he knows how to come, you know, approach you, how to address you, how to sauce you up, how to make you feel good, how to do all the things that he needs to do, you know what I'm saying, that make you just want to slide your little panties off and throw them at him, right? So I did that because I've always wanted to have something like a dating type of channel or something like that. And when I got gamed up and I understood certain things about the game, certain things about women, and I went through my own experiences and shit like that, which I learned from, I wanted to share that knowledge. So that was something that I wanted to do, and I'm enjoying doing that, right, for my fellas. Then on my main channel, you guys know, and if you don't know, you know, this channel started off as a couples channel, okay? It went from a couples channel to me vlogging, Went from a vlog channel, from me doing reactions to now doing this type of content right here. So one thing that I have seen is you don't ever have to nail yourself to the cross and just always do things one way. As a matter of fact, you're holding yourself back if you continue to always be this type of person, always produce this type of content, always and never step outside of the box and do anything new. Okay, now how does all of this tie to your ideal self, right? Okay, well, talking to your ideal self is so important, because I talk to my ideal self like I would talk to a big sister. My big sister, who I look up to, man, she's living a life that I want to live. She's doing the things that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And all of these things. And when I say talk to myself, it's literally just me, but I'm even turning to have conversations, right? And I'm asking this person, I'm asking her, like, man, I'm feeling this way about this, right? What's your advice on this situation? Like, what would you do if you were in my situation? Or sometimes I won't even ask her that. I'll just say, man, I'm going through this. This is how I'm feeling right now, bruh. You know what I'm saying? This and that and the other. And then she'll tell me, yeah, I understand that. You know what she always tells me? She always tells me, look, it's okay to feel how you feel. Feel it. Whatever you resist persists. That's what she tells me. She says, look, however you feel is okay. You know? Feel that shit. But then also consider this. Blase, blase, blah. Did you know this about yourself? Did you forget about that time that you did this? Did you forget about that? That. You're fucking dope. You this, you that, blah, 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 blah. All of the validation that you seek outside of yourself, you can get from you. You can talk to you, right? This is a game changer, because when you actually can give yourself what you're looking for from everyone else, when you can give it to you, bro, you have the power. And you're no longer externalizing that power to other people who, for one, don't give a fuck. And if they do give a fuck, they're not living your life. I.e., friends and family. They might give a fuck. They might love you unconditionally, but they're not living your life. Yeah, they mean well, but they're not you. Only you are you, and that's why I say you are the best person to get advice from. I had a one-on-one session with one of you guys last night. She was looking for validation from her girlfriend, and she couldn't seem to understand why she gave so much love and she felt like it wasn't being reciprocated, right? So these are the things that we have to understand and learn, that we cannot search for validation externally and outside of ourselves unless we want to be a slave and a victim to getting validation from that person, from that chain, from that car, from that amount of followers, from that amount of views, from the sister, the cousin, the brother, the mother, the father. You have to validate yourself. I promise you, if you learn to validate yourself, if you learn to talk to yourself, if you learn to coach yourself, if you learn to love yourself and value yourself enough to turn inward and ask yourself, you're gonna have all of the answers. Remember, God is within, not without. God is internal, not external. So when you externalize your power and you give it away, you're not trusting in God and you're not trusting in yourself, right? We are made in God's image, created in God's image. We are little mini gods. We are co-creators. We are not the creator. I don't believe that we are the creator of all things. We are co-creators, and we are here because of the creator. That's just my beliefs. I'm not forcing my shit on you at all, right? Believe what you want to believe. But look, when you can actually sit down and have a real ass discussion with yourself, you have been the only one there for you your whole life. You're the only one that can ever be there for you. Every shit you took, every piss you took, every time you threw up, every time you felt a certain way, you are the only one that is feeling everything, thinking everything, knowing everything, walked every day in your shoes. There's not a soul on this planet, not your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your brother, nobody but you has lived your life. Why do you keep seeking validation from other people? Why do you keep looking out there to feel good about here? Nobody can do that for you. Nobody can do that for you, right? And the beautiful thing about that is, since they can't love you enough for you to love yourself, that means when you truly love yourself, nobody out there can tell you shit about yourself. Nobody out there can take the love that you have for yourself away from you. You'll no longer be a victim. You will be a victor. You will no longer be at the mercy of other people's thoughts and opinions, because your own thought and opinion is way more important. It holds more weight than the opinions of the world. Now, I'm not saying that you can't consider what your mom has to say, your dad has to say, people who actually genuinely love you, care about you, they want the best for you. Yes, but at the end of the day, you lean on yourself, right? You reassess a situation with yourself and you make the move and you make the decision based on what you want to do. Point blank, period. Right? So this is a short video. Talk to yourself, right? If you want me to go more in depth, I might in other videos, you know. If you want to sit down and have a call with me, you already know what to do. Hit the link in my description down below. We can go deeper into this. I can tell you more about it. If you have any other questions, you already know you can book a call. There's things that I can say and guide you in certain ways, but at the end of the day, like I said, you can pay me $1 million. I can't make your problems go away, right? I can't do the work for you. There's not a soul out there who can do the work for you. I don't care how much you pay your therapist, how much you pay life coaches out here. I don't care how much you pay anybody. If somebody tells you that if you pay me X amount of dollars, I can make your problems go away or I can do the work for you, just know this nigga's about to scam your ass. Your ass is finna be grass because he's finna scam your ass or she's finna scam your ass. I would never lie to you. And I would never tell you, look, you give me so-and-so dollars, bro, I change your life. You know what I'm saying? I change your motherfucking life. We'll get rid of that insecurity today. No, because all of this is a journey, right? Now, even me, I have mentors too. I have mentors. I talk to myself, but I have mentors too that help guide me and help show me things that I haven't seen and help me look at things from a different vantage point, a different perspective, right? So I do see the value and importance of having mentors along this journey because they help you get from point A to point B a lot quicker. It's kind of like, if you don't have a mentor, you're walking, you're using your legs. If you have a mentor, you can actually get in a car and drive somewhere. That's the difference. But once again, you can do this yourself, right? You don't need coaching from anybody. You don't need mentoring from anybody. But I do recommend that you talk to yourself and ask yourself, trust yourself, and you'll be so surprised. Answers that you don't even think about, your ideal self already has it, right? Because like I said, there's a multitude of versions of you. There's a limitless amount of versions of you. When you create that ideal self and you have that conversation, she or he will have all of the answers. If you created the problem, you are the solution.